Sam Darley here, and tonight I'm going to be talking about the Houston Rockets season being over. They're down 2 games to 1 after losing to the San Antonio Spurs in Game 3. They've lost back-to-back games in this series after dominating Game 1. This series is over. In fact, I think most of the conference semifinal series are over anyways. Utah is going to lose to Golden State. You can't feel foolish for picking Utah, but it is what it is. Excuse me. Boston's should get past Washington, but if you're a Rockets fan, your season's over. And I know a lot of people will call me a fickle fan, but being honest does not make you fickle. The Rockets, Mike D'Antoni's never beat Greg Popovich in a playoff series. The Rockets have been getting killed on the board, in the paint and on the boards. Pau Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge have been doing damage against them. They've got the better bench, the more productive bench. The Rockets bench is nowhere to be found. This series is over. The Rockets are not a good defensive team. They don't play with a lot of pace, at least not in this series. They've played slow. They've played right into the hands of the San Antonio Spurs. Kudos to the Spurs for making them slow down. But this isn't the Clippers. And this isn't the Thunder. This is Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs, who now smell blood in the water, up 2 games to 1. And San Antonio is going to move on to most likely play the Golden State Warriors, unless Utah pulls off a miracle from the hat, So Houston will. Do I think Houston will win tomorrow? No, I think San Antonio knows now they gotta put the foot in the throat of the Rockets. The only way the Rockets win, even if the Rockets won tomorrow, you're talking about 2 games in San Antonio. They're gonna have to win one or both to win this series. And I just don't see that happening. This thing is over. It's over. For a team that I didn't expect to win many. Well, I expected them. I said if healthy, they'd be lucky to win 46 games, and to be in this position, to have a chance to go to the conference finals. It's a pretty impressive season, but it's going to end in either 5 or 6 games. I said San Antonio in 6 before the series. I'm thinking that's a little generous, especially with Popovich figuring out Mike D'Antoni yet again. But, I guess we'll see what happens, right? But it's 2-1 San Antonio, and I think it's going to be 3-1 up to tomorrow night. So, yeah. Yeah, and I know if you're a Rockets fan, Houston fans don't like hearing the truth. The truth is the Rockets are not as good as people say they are. They're explosive. They're terrible defensively. They don't control the paint, and they don't rebound. And against Oklahoma City, it almost cost them. The reason it didn't cost them is because Kevin Durant bolted Oklahoma City. But nevertheless, you don't play for first-round wins. You play for championships. Championships. And it looks like the Rockets won't be getting one of those this year. Like I said, we'll see what happens. Game 4 is tomorrow night. Yes, Game 4 is tomorrow night, 8:30 on TNT. And in some baseball news, the Houston Astros have matched one of their best starts in franchise history. They are 20-10, first place in the AL West. They are currently tied with the Angels. Last night got kind of crazy. They're up 6-2 in the ninth, and they blow it, and they blew the lead, but they won the game 7-6 in 10 innings. So, but moving forward, what the Astros are going to need to really solidify themselves as a legit World Championship contender is they're going to need more from the 4th and 5th spot. The third, 4th, and 5th spot in the rotation. And I think they could use a bullpen arm, but we're a long way from the trade deadline. We're at least 2.5 months away from the trade deadline. A lot can happen. So, it's just a wait and see with that. But they're doing well. Pitching is solid. Keiko's back. He had a rough outing last night, but I expected that to happen at least once. Not against the Angels, but, it happens. So, Rockets are done. Good season, but it'll be 3-1 San Antonio tomorrow night. Golden State and Utah are playing. It's a close game in the fourth quarter. Utah needs to win to get within 2-1 of that series. Boston, Washington, just 2-1 in that series. I think Washington, the home team has dominated that series all season long. I think Washington will take game forward. I'll go back 2-2. Toronto, Cleveland, there's no point in talking about it. There's no point talking about it because Cleveland's going to advance tomorrow afternoon. It is over for the Raptors, for the Rockets, and most likely the Utah Jazz. This has been Sam Darley. Thank you for watching.